Hi everyone, I'm Madals here at Dreamhack Stockholm 2014. Sitting down with me is mYi's Pengwin, someone who I've spent a lot of time with. This timing was awesome. Like, a round of applause for Pengwin. Obviously, nothing to do with the stream. But yeah, Pengwin, thank you very much for sitting down with me. You're someone I know very, very well. We cast a lot together. But for people who don't know you, tell us a little about yourself.
My name is Stefan Mott, aka Pengwin. I'm the captain of mYi. I'm Swiss, and I'm 21, and I'm single, and I like long walks on the beach, and I'm looking for love.
That's his Tinder profile. Anyway, so Pengwin, first and foremost, how was your run at Dreamhack? You were competing here. Were you hoping to get through to the finals and win all of Dreamhack and go to BlizzCon, etc.?
Oh yeah, like my chances at BlizzCon are still very, very high going into this trip. No, I'm bad, and I played good people, so I lost. I lost to Mekar 2-0, and I played like trash. I think I can beat Mekar if he lets me macro, but I just played really bad. Then I played Cult, who I usually don't beat, and I 2-0'd him like really easily, which is kind of surprising. And then I played Zhuge Liang, and we played like two 30-minute long ZVZs. I kind of threw the first game. I played really well against him, but I lost 2-0, so yeah, it was alright. Like, I didn't play badly, but I mean, I don't come to these events to like win money, so it's fine.
So obviously, that wasn't the end of your event. Being captain of mYi, you've got a huge team here. I think it's the biggest event for mYi in terms of people on the ground that you've had. What's that like? What are your responsibilities as captain, and how do you manage your players?
It's actually been a lot easier than expected. I was kind of stressing because I didn't come here with the players either. Like, I flew into Sweden a few days early, so I was a little worried about like getting everyone coordinated and stuff. But it's been really, really easy. I have Fabio Cervas and Sam Kane. They're essentially my backups, my vice guys. So they're kind of helping out. And the house we have has like 4 keys as well, which made things a lot easier. So basically, my job is to just make sure everyone is, like, after I'm out, my job is just to make sure that everyone is comfortable and see what they need before their games and stuff. Just make sure that everyone is able to perform up to the level that they need to. Make sure that they have like their sponsor stuff ready and that they're doing what they need to, like doing their sponsor obligations and such. So it's not very stressful. Like, I have a lot to do, but it's all very easy. It's like not very time consuming particularly, and I have a lot of time to just hang out and talk to friends and stuff. So it's great.
What would you say is the most challenging aspect of being a captain of such a large team at an event like this, and also such a successful team?
Oh god, my teammates are all, I hate them so much and can't stand being around them. No, hardest part is, I mean, I don't know, like, there's no real part that like stands out particularly as being more difficult than the rest. It's just, yeah, I don't really know. That's a terrible cop-out answer, but I'm not really sure.
Okay, so what about the most positive aspects of it? Obviously, you're here, you're seeing your teammates, your friends do it incredibly well, finish incredibly highly at such a stacked event. Is that a rewarding aspect of your role?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's really, really nice when our guys do well, and it's really nice to be able to just like, it's really nice as well just to see the atmosphere around the guys. Like, Soxry lost, and like immediately there's like 6 blue and white shirts around him, like giving him hugs and stuff, and like going, oh, unlucky, stuff like that. I mean, it's just a really nice family atmosphere around here, so that's probably the nicest part. Just like being on really, really good terms with everyone, and not even just our own players. Like, I have a lot of friends at this event, which is really cool. Like, a lot of my Koreans who I'm friends with are here. A lot of the Koreans that I'm friends with are here, and a lot of the foreigners that I'm friends with are here as well. So the best part is just being able to see everyone and hang out.
Okay, so obviously your role outside of events, what would you say is kind of the key parts of your job in mYi, managing the team? What are your challenges, and how do you try and deal with them?
The hardest thing is probably just scheduling clan wars, to be honest. Like, we have like 16 people, so like whenever I'm talking to a team, like, we always say like, yeah, if there's a date that works better for you guys, that's fine, just because we'll probably be able to find people to play. But like, it is still like relatively, like, it's a relative mission to like make sure that we can have people around, make sure that everyone knows that they're playing, like write people and say, yeah, you're playing on this date, and then write them like 6 more times so they remember that they're playing on this date. And that's the most work, but otherwise, like, the other aspects of the job are just scheduling clan wars, managing clan wars, picking who plays, helping the guys get prepared for clan wars. The biggest thing, I think, as far as importance goes alongside of that is just I'm also in charge of scouting all the players that we pick up and stuff. So that's a little bit of, like, when we're interested in signing somebody, that becomes a lot of work for a few days until we finally settle on somebody. Yeah, that's just kind of what my job entails, and just making sure that the house runs smoothly and stuff like that.
So you mentioned about scouting new players, picking them up. You've been in mYinsanity for a heck of a long time now, probably before many people had heard of you as a team, before you picked up some of your real A-class Koreans. What's it been like in the transition phase since picking up Stardust, Jack G, and most recently Saxry? Has it been a change of atmosphere and pace?
It's definitely been a change of atmosphere a little bit. I mean, the friendly atmosphere of the team, the family atmosphere has always been the same, and it's still there, especially. It's like, wow. Jaedong just won, guys. Sorry. But, yeah, so, I mean, that's really, really stayed the same the whole way through. But, I mean, it changes the atmosphere a little bit in the house, because, like, the Koreans kind of, like, we get along really well with the Koreans, but, like, they kind of stick to themselves. We stick to ourselves a little bit. Like, there's not as much interaction as there is with the other foreigners, for instance, stuff like that. Transitionally, though, it's gone a lot smoother than anyone would probably expect. It's been very, very smooth transitions. Like, it's been smooth sailing. As the amount of money that we've been spending has been increasing, we've been getting, like, almost exactly in tandem, like, new money coming in from sponsors, stuff like that. So it's been going a lot smoother than would be expected.
What would you say is the key to your success as mYinsanity in this nice, steady progression? Because arguably, you're the team that has grown the most in Europe over the last couple of years in StarCraft 2. You've just exponentially exploded in terms of your results, in terms of your team size, and just, to be honest, staying the friendly team that everyone seems to be happy with. How do you do it?
Really, like, one of the biggest contributing factors is that family atmosphere that we talk about a lot. Because it's just like that it motivates people to do well in Clan Wars, especially. Like, nobody wants to let the team down. It motivates people to do well even in the single offline events, because you have so much support around you. You have, like, you always have people around you cheering for you, always have people around supporting you, and that is definitely an extra bit of drive for the players and stuff like that. And it also, like, the family atmosphere from a management perspective as well, just like always. It sort of gives us it gives us more of a reason to do our best on the management side as well, because we want to make sure that our players, who are basically our family members, like, have the easiest time of it and have the best conditions and the best ability to perform as possible. So, like, that family atmosphere serves as a lot of motivation for everyone involved just to do their absolute best.
Okay, so great recap of basically your role in mYinsanity. Outside of, or alongside that, you're probably best known in the community as a caster. You've done a lot of work with me with WCS EU Challenger, multiple other events that I can think of off the top of my head. Do you have any aims over the next year in terms of your casting performance? Is it something you're going to continue to pursue, try and take further, or are you happy sticking in more of a management role in mYinsanity?
What I learned this year is that you shouldn't set goals as a caster, like concrete goals. You shouldn't be like, I want to cast a Dreamhack this year, because honestly, at the end of the day, it doesn't come down to anything you can do. It comes down to, like, obviously you can try to do your best in casting, you can try to improve the best, but at the end of the day, it's like, do the people who are like choosing the casters, do they like how you perform? Do they want to try somebody new? So I'm not setting so much concrete goals, but I am going to continue casting. I'm going to try to continue casting at the highest level possible. And I would love to continue doing WCS. That's top priority. But otherwise, as far as, like, getting involved with other events, other premier events, that's really comes down a lot more to luck than anything else. So I hope that I would love for an event to bring me on. I've been in contact with a lot of the major event organizers this year, and they've all been like, yeah, like, we would be interested, but we already have full lineups and stuff like that. So it's like, it's not the biggest, it's not like the highest priority on my list right now, but it is something I love doing, and it's something that I would love to be able to do more of.
Okay, so the event as a whole has been going well. Obviously, you mentioned about scouting players. What advice would you give to someone who's trying to break into the professional scene, professional players? Should they just drop you an email the second they're in Diamond League?
God, please, no. Like, a lot of people don't understand the absolute volume of ridiculously bad applications we get that you can't even call applications. Like, I have to ladder on a barcode, not so much because I don't want people knowing my strategies, but because when I log on to my main account, I get like 6 messages immediately going, hi, I'm mid-masters, can I join your academy? Or like, hi, I just got promoted to high diamond, but I'm 14 years old, can I join your team? Like, the biggest thing is, like, it's fine to send in an application, but it has to be professional, it has to look good, And you have to like legitimately like sell yourself as like a reason why we should pick you up. Like if somebody's like who I've never heard of in my life writes me, is like, "Hi, I'm low GM, pick me up." I'm like, no, because I don't see any particular reason. Like I don't know. Do you stream? Do you have numbers? Do you like? The easiest way to break out is to stream and to be entertaining if you're that kind of person. But as far as like joining a team goes, absolutely apply to as many as you can, but you have to really sell yourself in an application. You have to really give the team a reason to pick. Like when you write up an application, before you send it to anyone, like read your own application and think to yourself, if I am a team manager, does this impress me? Like we've had we've had official applications come into our email. Like my favorite one is a guy wrote us a one-line email saying, "Hi, I would like to join Team Insanity. Thank you." Like, stuff like that doesn't particularly make us want to take you.
Brilliant. So, obviously you get a lot of amusing stuff. You should write a book on it.
We actually have, we're considering putting together, like, a spreadsheet, not a spreadsheet, but, like, just, like, a paper-mache wallpaper kind of thing of, like, all of the worst responses we've ever gotten, and just using it as an auto-reply to, like, all of the really bad responses. Like, I would like to join Team Insanity.
Okay, so it's been a pleasure sitting down with you, Pengwin. Something else just good happened there. Anything you'd like to say to your fans, to your team fans, or to anyone who may be tuning in?
Well, first of all, thank you to everyone who supports My Insanity. Thank you to everyone who supports me. Big shout out to Jockass, who was a Base Trade TV moderator, who bought me a plushie Umbreon today. He's like actually the coolest guy ever. Like,
where is it?
Oh, it's I'm charging my phone on a computer and it's over there. It's kind of guarding my phone. But yeah, it's so big shout out to him. Of course, massive shout out to all my teammates and our sponsors, Logitech, Bison, and Esports Clothing. And we have a new sponsor coming soon, so keep watching for that. I think it'll be a couple weeks, soon TM. And yeah, thank you to everyone who helps to make this possible, which is the fans and the sponsors and stuff. And thank you to you, Madals.
You are welcome, Pengwin. It was a pleasure sitting down with you, buddy. Anyway, that is it for this interview. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. Any comments, leave them below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. More awesome action coming up from Dreamhack Stockholm over the coming days. So make sure you keep tuning in. Bye for now.